I was asked about Facebook, and I want to be the first to tell you that I don't use Facebook near as often as I do MySpace because I don't find it nearly as user-friendly, but that's just me, and that's my particular preference. It has nothing to do with Facebook. It's just me, alright? So anyway, I do have a Facebook page. I just don't visit it as often as I do YouTube, YouTube and MySpace. So you're more than welcome to try to look me up on Facebook. That's up to you. But like I say, when it comes to where I really am most of the time, it's YouTube and MySpace. But I wanted to cover this tonight because I had been asked about this. And so I'm going to tell you some of the basic features of Facebook. When you first sign in, you have a screen like this. Your picture's right up here. You can update your status. Let's say you've come home from a long day of work. You want to send everybody a brief message saying, hey, I just spent a long day at work. I'm exhausted, so on and so forth. You can put that right here. It's usually a one or two sentence statement saying, hey, what you've been doing or what you're going to do, something like that. You can change this periodically throughout the day, especially if you're one of those people that sit at home all day or, you know, whatever. You can change the status. This tells people what you're doing and how you're feeling right at that moment. I don't change this very often simply for the fact that, like I said, I spend more time on MySpace and YouTube than I do here, so, you know, who knows what you'll find up here. You may not find anything up here for days, who knows. But that's just my particular page. Anyway, you'll find four little segments here. One's called the wall, the second's called the info, the third's called the photos, and the final one is called the boxes. Now, your wall is basically this. It's sort of like graffiti. You're writing on your wall. Now, keep in mind, it's just like graffiti. Anything you write on this wall, all of your friends can read. So you want to be mighty careful about what exactly you're going to write on this wall, because remember, all your friends are going to read this. And just as soon as they turn on their page, they're going to read whatever you write on this wall. So be kind of careful what you're writing. You don't want to be writing something bad and all your friends read it. That would be bad. Especially if more and more people add you as a friend. It really can be, yeah. Anyway, over here, when you first sign in, is your picture. You can edit your profile. You can let people know how old you are, whether you're married or single, how many kids you have, so on and so forth. Personally, not very many people would want to know that much about me anyway, and I really don't want people to, you know, whatever. It's just one of those things. I don't have very much on there. If you really want to know more about me, you can go to YouTube. I'm a lot more exciting there than I am here. But anyway, I do have as information, I am single, obviously. This is my birth date. I leave this blank. This will show you how many friends you have. You can actually click on a friend's picture down here, and it will take you to their wall, and then you can start typing things on their wall. But keep in mind that if you type something on their wall, or you type something on your wall, all your friends can see it. Now, the thing is that the only way your friends can see what you've written on their wall is to be friends with them as well. So if they're not friends with them, well, they may not see what's on your wall. Anyway, what people write on their wall will also appear here because you're friends with them. So if they write on their wall, then boom, it'll appear here. As you can see, I've got my YouTube account linked up with Facebook, so anytime I upload a video, it appears on my wall. And anybody who's my friend will also see it on their wall. Okay. Now, over here are bunches of advertisements. Down here, you'll see, and I'll scroll this down for you just a little bit so you can actually see it. And I'll scroll this back a little bit. and I'm going to bring a camera in just a little bit closer, you'll see Facebook applications. This would be like your smiley face applications. If you play Farm Town, which I do occasionally, you'll see that. You can have your chat here. This, well, if you click it, you'll see your videos and anybody else's videos. Say your friends posted up videos, you'll see links to them. You can actually click on the video and you can watch it. That's what that's for. There's a calendar here. You can click this and you can see your friends' photo albums as well as your own. And then if you go way over here, you'll see chats. Okay, and this is right at this point I had two of my friends that were online. I could have chatted with either one of them. I'm not going to tell you who these friends are. That's my business, not yours. But you could have, I could have chatted with any of my two friends right there. I got a lot more than two, but I could have chatted with them if I wanted to, so on and so forth. You can actually, you can show the info of yourself right here by clicking this box here. If you click this one right here, no, actually these are tabs. This is a tab for your wall. This is a tab for your, let me scroll that back a little bit. This is a tab for your wall, which is what I was showing you. You can post things on your wall and your friends can read it. This here, you click it and it shows you information about yourself. This one here will show you all the photos that you've posted. And right over here, well, most people don't even use this. It's more of your notes. If you wanted to leave like a journal, you could do that right here. That's up to you. I've left a very little of a journal. I did actually tell people the fact that I do have YouTube videos and where to go, so on and so forth. Alright, now, if you click way up here, this is your profile, this is home. This will show you a list of all your friends. And this, of course, is your inbox. You can send and receive emails by hitting this inbox up here. Now here, if you click friends, you'll get this screen right here. As you notice here, I left all this blank because I don't want anybody to see who my friends are. If you want to see who my friends are, you're going to have to be my friend, and I'll have to approve you, and that's a different story. But you can find your friends here. You can browse for friends here. You can show recently added friends. You can show news feeds. You can subscribe to SMS, and that's another story for another day. You can invite friends to your Facebook, so on and so forth. And of course, there'll always be advertisements over here. And if I scroll down just a bit, I think, well, maybe not, but you'll be able to see, usually right down in this corner, you'll still see how many friends you can chat with, so on and so forth. But that's a basic overview of Facebook. If you want to write to a friend, you can click the inbox. You can actually go to their page. If you go to their page, let's say you went to their page, right under their picture will be a link where you can actually write them an actual letter, and then they can write you back a letter, so on and so forth. But unless you're going to their page and clicking, you know, I want to send a letter to you, basically you'd want to go to your inbox, and then you can write back and forth to them. It's really self-explanatory. If you have any further questions, just leave me a comment right below. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.